Cardi B was up early this morning on IG Live, and she was going on and on telling her story about how she became who she was, because a lot of people had been saying lately that she is only known because she was on Love and Hip Hop. She took the time to break down how she got to where she was, and I will say it is an interesting story. Now she didn't have to respond to what people were saying, but I think it was the right move in the right time to break everything down. I feel like my success impact y'all so fast that I don't think that y'all was with me in the 2014s, 2015s and everything, and let me tell you how Cardi B got started. Right before I was in love with hip hop, I had 2 million followers, right? 2 million followers, mind you. My page got deleted about 3 or 4 times because I used to pop heavy out of my mouth. It's so crazy out of my mouth. I started doing videos because I broke up with a guy that really broke my heart. I had like this anger towards men because I was a stripper. I was going through some __, and I was just fed up, so I used to go on my social media and I used to talk about my life. People just started following me. On his 23rd birthday, I said, "This will be the last day that I stripped," and I told the world that this would be the last day I stripped. I used loving hip hop as an engine to showcase, like, I'm an artist and everything, because people didn't really know that I was doing music. I boom, so Love and Hip Hop premieres. I have a song and people are listening to it, is charting on this random mass chart on Billboard, whatever. We go to a label and they told me that they wanted to sign me for $50,000. They wanted to sign me to a record deal because Love and Hip Hop was playing, but they have to finish watching. I didn't know her at all. I haven't seen her, and I keep hearing that she wanted me to be on that remix with her and everything, and I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be my big break. Everybody gonna hear my voice. I'm doing party hostings for 15 to 20,000. So what me and my manager put together, because a lot of these labels, they felt like and yes, she's popular, but if she only popular because she's funny and she's on Love and Hip Hop and her social media, our people are really listening to her music. The rapper is now signed to Atlantic Records. I feel like, as soon as I sign to Atlantic, things are gonna go crazy for me. I have to hustle again, he says. When we put that all together a couple of months ago, they wanted to sign me for $50,000, right? In a span of 8 to 9 months, I think 1.2 million. Whatever, now I'm signed, he adds. Cardi says her husband was the first person in the industry to do a feature with her. She says she was already a stripper, so she didn't get personal numbers. Cardi, I grind it for this bag. I invested all my little money on this fashion because I love clothes. It was hard back then to get a front row. Even at the blonde show, for me, I ain't nobody. I ain't gave nobody in this industry, no producer, no DJ, no AR, no CEO, no nothing. AI note, some females are gonna come up faster than others, and a lot of people will think that it's because their labels are putting money behind them, this and that. Labels are only going to put money on people, on artists that people are listening to. And you can't hate on that. You're just kidding. That's why I can't hate on nobody else's karma. I'm glad I gave you a little bit of her story. This is my story. One day I might get a little bit more in depth, but I just wanted to remind y'all what I'm saying, she said.